Experience changes nothing. For example, I have a foul smell from my mouth because I have stomatitis. Half of my teeth were removed and now I have experience of having less teeth in my mouth. But I need a different experience. I must learn to brush my teeth. And this experience, it doesn't come from teeth getting removed. It comes from right association with those whose teeth are intact and who have always brushed their teeth. And this experience, it helps. Do you understand it? I'm sorry for speaking like this. I'm just making some special effects, although I think very good of you, just to have some fun during the lecture. I know I lived in Moscow for 8 years, I know how you get tired and all. So, the major reasons for arguments between spouses is suffering, because everyone wants to be happy. I'm getting older and still there is no happiness. And this bad person, he does not understand it. This is called attachment, and it causes disagreements. Attachment comes from desire to enjoy each other. The grosser the enjoyment, the stronger the attachment. If you just want to be next to this person, it's one thing. If you want to have sex, the attachment is 10 times stronger. Respectively, when the attachment is much stronger than your ability to serve, then people, they cannot even associate with each other. They just argue because each second they fail in their desire to enjoy. I want happiness and there is no. I want it and there is no. I flew from Omsk for 4 hours today. Then there was a train, then a car. I arrived to the hotel and I already envisioned myself in a hot tub. The water, it takes away those bad vibrations from the tube. You just have an hour or two of bath, then you take a cold shower, and it restores your strength completely. And I envisioned myself in this hot tub. I entered the hotel, and I had a room booked, and there were no rooms. So I had to wait for 3 hours, and I needed to take bath immediately. That is called attachment. I'm such a good person, I'm Oleg Gennadievich. And I seated there in the hotel, and I had this bad feeling. What is it? What's wrong? Where is my room? I arrived. Do you know, I got really tired. I wasn't so tired because of the flight, but during this hour of waiting, and the room was suddenly found. I took my hot tub, but I noticed that in this hour of waiting, all the strength had left me. Do you know why? Because I believed in the hot tub more than I was supposed to, more than the fate allowed. If I didn't believe in it, I would have been fine. I put faith in it. And nothing more. Nothing. Because you must believe in God and not in man. You must serve your husband, you must take care of it, you must be faithful. It's a different thing. Believing in a man, in your husband, it's a blind feeling. And being faithful, it means performing your duties. It is crazy to have blind faith because every person is selfish and they build relationships to enjoy each other. But if I have contact with something holy in my life, I start to pray, I wish happiness, then the following things happen. Firstly, there is calmness in my heart. I know everything will be fine. The level of happiness is an appropriate level and there is enough for me and my close person. I pray more. And I start to remember the way we met each other. I see good things in him. I don't just enjoy him. I see this pure feeling that was there during our acquaintance. Next, I start to behave differently with him. I serve him more, I forgive him more, I accept his shortcomings, and then I accept him completely. Why is that? Because behind the exterior I see what's inside. The day before yesterday in Omsk I had a conversation with a woman who had lived with her husband for 20 years. Now they live in adjacent rooms, they cannot get separated, but they cannot even look at each other. They had too much enjoyment. And I say, well, your husband is a good, kind person. I meditated on him and I told her that. And she says, yes, he is kind, but I say more. But he's so indulgent. Yes, he is, but... And so on. And then she chastises him. And this but, it means... What lacks in him that he didn't give me in love, and that is destruction of relationships. And this but is in each one's heart, because we are all affected by this force. When a man and a woman, they come together, this egoism, it increases endlessly, it starts to work like a flywheel, and that means sure sufferings. Expectations, they exceed ability to serve or to love, because love is only there in service.